and is seen as a way to keep these offenders out of jail. To provide some extra perspective, we're now joined by Judge Ruben Morales about how this program will work. Judge Morales, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. First question I have is, what is cite and release? Who qualifies, and what quantities of marijuana are we talking about?
So cite and release is a program where instead of arresting an individual and charging them with a particular offense, the police will instead issue a citation and give that individual a court date when they need to show up to deal with that case. The kinds of cases that it's applying to at the moment, or that the police department has chosen to use it for in the district attorney's office, is strictly possession of marijuana cases under 4 ounces. That could be either a Class A or a Class B misdemeanor when it comes to marijuana offenses.
All right, let's talk about the quantities to give some folks a better perspective of what 4 ounces is. I know you can't tell me how many cigarettes, but is it more than a handful of marijuana?
It's hard to quantify. It depends on how it's packaged. It depends, it depends on a lot of different things. But I mean, generally, maybe you're looking at a Ziploc baggie of marijuana. It could be a little bit more than that. It's not going to be a whole lot more than that.
And how does this differ from the First Chance program?
So the First Chance program doesn't require these individuals they're not cited and they're not processed. On the First Chance program, if the individuals qualify and they choose to participate in the program, essentially they comply with the requirements that are placed on them, and once they comply with those requirements, those cases are dismissed. With the cite and release program, an actual case gets filed against the individual. They have to come into court. The case could potentially be resolved the same way, but again, they are cited. They do come into court. They do get processed, which is a little different than the First Chance program. So the First Chance program is great for the individuals that choose to participate in it, and that the police department and the DA's office choose to allow to participate in it, because it keeps these individuals from building up a criminal record.
Judge,
with the cite and release program, they will have criminal history showing the citation.
In the 20 seconds that I have left, could this be viewed as a step towards legalization of marijuana?
No, this is completely different than legalization of marijuana. I mean, this is just how the cases are processed through the court system.
Okay, Judge Morales, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Sports is up next with Adrian Ochoa. As UTEP nears its season opener, we'll hear from head coach Dana Dimmel.
ABC 7 Storm Track Weather.